Alright folks, I noticed there's no video about replacing the oil pan on a Tenere 700. Why are you replacing your oil pan, you say? Well, the torque specs on the drain plug are way too high. I don't care what Yamaha says. I'm pretty sure they have an updated torque, but they backpedaled on that when I talked to them about it. They said it was 18 foot-pounds, and I said, well, it's 32 in my manual, and it broke my oil pan. I'm like, oh, well, no, it's 32, so they wouldn't cover the replacement on it. So what it did is it stripped out all the threads in here, and it cracked actually the oil pan along the side here where the bolt goes in. And yes, I did use a crush washer, new crush washer, I always do. I think more likely you're probably wanting to do like 18 to 20 foot-pounds for the oil pan bolt, or just get it snug, and then maybe like a quarter to a half turn to crush that washer a little bit, and then you're probably good. But if you're here to see the oil pan replacement, what you need to do first is take off your skid plate, take off this little cross member here. It's just held on by these little bolts. They're actually backwards right now. They go up into the frame, but I just put them in there to hold them. And then you got to take out these 4 bolts that hold on the headers there, so you can get the exhaust off, because the exhaust runs right here and it gets right in the way. And then you also need to take out this little bolt here that goes through this little guy that holds the exhaust on right here. And then obviously you need to disconnect your exhaust from the back there, and then obviously you take off the oil pan by removing all these bolts, take off the old gasket, put on the old gasket. I mean, obviously you want to clean everything up, and then I cleaned all these bolts after I took them out. I put them in some warm soapy water and let them dry. I cleaned up as best I could around the area, make sure no dust or dirt got in there. And then so far I've put the bolts back on. I'm trying to find the torque specs for these, but what I might do is just get them kind of hand tight, because they weren't actually that tight. They're pretty easy to loosen before, so obviously they're not that tight, maybe like 15 foot-pounds or less. So I'm just gonna tighten them kind of in a star pattern, so across, back and forth and around, and then we should be good to go. So that's the oil pan replacement, and then obviously you need to put all that stuff back together, but it's not too bad of a job, I don't think. So hopefully that helps somebody out there. Thanks for watching.